Our layout tool now supports different types of views. We all know and love the classic layout editor, but I now have a few other options to view my order. If I hop over to presentation view, I can see all of the products in a particular zone and still have access to the entire plan. And if I click between different zones, I can see all of the products in that particular space, along with this close-up detail image of that zone. I can see the square footage, the cost of the goods in that area as well. And I can even adjust the image size. So if I had a very crowded space with lots and lots of products, I could still accommodate them on the entire page, or I could show them up close with even more detail. I can also customize the layout and figure out exactly how much of the page I want each of the panels to take up. I can show or hide different metrics, and I can also name the view. For the products that are displayed on the page, I can also customize which fields appear. Right now, we just have these 4 showing up, but if I wanted to add SKU, for example, I can now see on my page that SKU will be included in this presentation view. And as for the layout, I can also set a scale. I can turn grid lines on and off, axis lines, annotations, dimensions. So I can really make sure that my presentation view is displaying exactly how I envision it. If I want to navigate back to the layout editor, I can go straight back, or I can continue to explore the other types of views. Our install view has slightly less information than a presentation view. This is really just meant for the staging and installation of the space. So it's preset to bias the quantity of the objects that are going to be in each of these zones rather than any more specific pricing, manufacturer, lead time information. Finally, I also have a layout view. This is exactly the same as the layout editor, but as you can see, it's marked as view only. If you ever want to switch between these views, they're available in the header. If I click on my scale here, I can change the background color. I can turn grid lines on and off, axis lines. And so my actual layout view can become closer to that presentation view as well. If I reset to my defaults, I'm back to where I started.